Okay, so in the last video, I was talking about how you exist in every possibility that you could ever think of. Your soul, the part that came in with you that is eternal, that resides within the tiny space of your heart. If you can link your mind up to the frequency, you will end up there. So then you got to turn that thinking on its head and realize, what are you doing when you're trying to help other people if a greater version of themselves exists in another reality as well? Well, that's when you start looking at the unity within things. That's when you start realizing how incredibly split our minds are, how far down the rabbit hole goes, and what is the difference between me and someone else, someone close to me, someone in my family. What do you do when you're having issues with a spouse or a child or a coworker? We look at ourselves as the saviors of our universes, but really, when we're trying to help others, we are giving the instructions to ourselves. Then when you start to understand the physics of how it's all connected, you realize that the reality that you are in provides for this version of this person to exist. And it is up to you to figure out how to get to a reality, a higher template where this person doesn't exist. Because yes, you can go into, there's soul contracts. Sure, there's soul contracts for the vibration and the signature of the soul path that you walked into. And the time that soul contracts are null and void is when you're able to step out of that energetic. The power has always been within you. But if you continue to look at the shadows of yourself and the reality, letting those things dictate the rules, you'll forever be stuck. The way to fix a problem, and we're light workers, we're star seeds, we have tons of problems. We are here to upgrade the blueprint that we walked into. Perhaps we settled for a vibration that was further down than what we are fully capable of. And in the process of lifting others up, you realize how to take large densities and transmute them. And perhaps that's the ultimate goal. Not helping other people, not changing other people, because a version of those people already exists and they're okay. We are rewinding the tape of eternity to figure out how we became who we are. So my advice, and take it for what it's worth because I'm trying to heal myself and put myself back together, is that if you don't like something about someone and you are struggling and you are trying to help them or help yourself to get through the situation, because our greatest problems usually lie in these soul contracts that we have with family, lovers. You go into a space where you want to be. You start visualizing how you would like the relationship to go, how you would like to feel, how you would like to be benefited. And you go into where you want to be and you focus on that, because that's the only way to change, because it's your reality. And then when you step into that spot, you step into the spot where the characters are different, and then that's when you start to realize the fluidity of the reality that you're in. And that the keys have always been in your hands. We've just been taught a totally wrong way to live. The 3D is solids and stone and We're the masters that stepped in, that know how to write in light, but we've forgotten because we've been taking notes from what we came